Padma Shri Professor Dr. Mahesh Verma ji with us today, and we cordially invite you, sir, to grace the dais.
The most respected and most revered Shri MN Raju, if I'm allowed to expand, Mantena Narana Raju Garu, the chairman of MNR Educational Trust, and also not just the trust, but I think the group of institutions. I'm really very impressed that in the last 51 years, he has been able to set up 41 institutions. In this part of the world, really it's a great moment for me to be sharing, sitting next to him. In fact, I was seeking his blessings, his affection all along ever since I have seen him. Guest of honor, Shri Ravi Verma, Mantena, Chancellor of MNR University and also Vice Chairman of the MNR Education Trust. Dr. Krishna Chalam, my brother Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor of MNRU, and my dear friend, Dr. Ravindra S.B., who's the principal of your college. I've known him for many, many years. We've done many things together. He was in Moradabad for a long, long time, where I happened to visit, and I happened to know the management, Mr. Suresh Jain, and he told me that how with great difficulty he was able to get out of from there because they never wanted to let him go, and literally he very smartly got out of there, and it is a gain of MNR institutions that he is able to join here because he's a very exceptional professional, and I'm very proud of him all along. His lovely wife, Dr. Sunita, who's head of oral pathology, and also very important, she's holding a very important portfolio. She's a director of IQAC, and I hope you understand the importance of IQAC for a NAC accreditation, for any accreditation. IQAC is a very, very important role, the chief coordinator, and it really shows that how she's been able to do it so well. All the other principals of the sister institutions in the campus here, HODs of the dental college, faculty, staff, students, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. In fact, it's such a delight and a pleasure for me to be here amongst you, for your 14th convocation. And I was wondering why Ravindra had to import me from Delhi, for this function. You have so many luminaries here, and why I had to come 3,000 kilometers from Delhi to, but well, it is such a sheer delight and sheer pleasure for me to be amongst you this morning. And obviously this is my first visit, and I'm very curious and very excited to see what is the campus about, what all facilities you have here, and really again my obeisance, my appreciations, and my really gratitude also to Shri Mantena Narayana Raju sir, for making it happen, because this wonderful sprawling campus, how he has been able to build. I was so touched by his story that from a poster boy, from a notice boy, how this gentleman has traversed such a long journey, and he has created created a history, and we are really proud of him, because we need statesmen like him to make our India Viksit Bharat, isn't it? So he has, in his own way, he has nurtured, contributed to the entire ecosystem. So very, very privileged to be among here, and also very, very happy to be with you, to be sharing this very important day with you. These are golden days. When I was sitting there and I was looking at the catcalls and the cheers by the graduating students, I mean, I was feeling myself that when I got graduated almost 45 years back, and all those days we never had such fancy graduation ceremonies, but we did have a occasion where we were given degrees. So it is really wonderful to be part of your what do we call Dikshant Smarot. And in Dikshant, you get Diksha, you get your credentials. So it's such an important day, and not only for you, but all of us. You know, your chairman sir has, in spite of his limitations, he's made an effort to come here and bless you, and his mere presence is so enlightening, so blessing. So I'm very, very happy to be here, and I'm so happy. And I rather would like to spend some more time and look around and look at the kind of facilities, the group of institutions, Mr. Raju has created here. First of all, I want to congratulate the graduating students that this institution, dental college, the medical college, dental college, engineering college, education college, all these colleges, they have come up in a very short span. Of course, the trust was created in 1974, but I think in a very short span, in the last, say, 20-25 years, all these group of institutions come. So in a very short span, these institutions have excelled, they have innovated, they have integrated into the higher education system, and I really want to take this occasion to congratulate the entire management, entire faculty, entire staff that for this wonderful ecosystem of education which has been created. And I must say that in the last 51 years, because you just celebrated your golden jubilee, and you were very happy, you were very fortunate to have the honorable president of the country attending this, and I feel that these golden years of your institution has truly been inspiration, it has been an empowerment and also transformation. And you're running 51, now the 51st year, and in Hindu mythology, 51 is very auspicious. If you have to give money to somebody, we don't give 50, we give 51. So it's very auspicious year, and all of you are graduating in an auspicious year. So as I was telling you that you're very, very lucky to be passing out from MNR. So what is that which makes you special? Why do I say that you're very fortunate that you're passing out of MNR college? Because I feel, why? Because you're really very blessed to be passing out from a college which is blessed in its name and its spirit. And I will prove that. Its name is MNR, which is, of course, is named after the chairman, Mantena Narayana Raju. So Narayana, the Lord Narayana, which is also Lord Vishnu. So you're blessed that Lord Vishnu, who is a protector, who is a preserver and sustenance of the world, of the universe. So you are getting a degree in the name of Lord, and he's not only the preserver of the world, but he's also preserver of the education and dharma, because Lord Narayana is also ensure that there is a balance between intellectual, moral and spiritual growth for the harmony in the society. So you're truly very, very fortunate that you're getting a degree in the name of MNR, and also you're truly blessed to be the spirit of MNR. So what is the spirit of MNR? As I said, you're blessed in a name and a spirit. I feel what is the spirit is M. What is M? Of course, I feel the spirit of M is mission and meaningful. All of you today, when you graduate as your chancellor of the university, and your Vice Chancellor was telling you that you are not just passing out. You will be passing out with a mission mode. Mission to serve the humanity, serve the community, serve the nation. And your education M stands for mission and meaningful. So today, your education is not just for mundane affairs, it is really meaningful. The second one is N. I feel your education has been very nurturing and very nourishing. Nourishing because you are not only becoming a professional, but beyond professional. I see some lot of commotion in the hall. Is it okay? Everything okay here? I see a lot of... is there any problem here in the hall? So can we have little order in the hall? So that was N about of MNR, and what is the R of MNR? I feel R of MNR is righteous, responsible. So your education has not been just an education, but education of a right path, the right purpose, and responsible, that you are today passing out to be a responsible doctor, responsible human being, responsible citizen of the country. So today you're not just getting a degree, but your degree has a lot of endowed attributes which is coming along with it as you are passing out from MNR. It's true to its name and spirit. So today when you're graduating, you're not only enabled, but you're empowered. Some time back your principal and your chancellor was telling you that you become a doctor, and you all became very excited. They said, when they said doctor, so what is that doctor about? When you become a doctor, what does it happen to you? How are you empowered? You get two powers. That powers only doctor has. Engineers don't have. Others don't have. That power is the power to heal. The license to heal. And to heal somebody. That is the highest satisfaction one can get when you treat somebody and that patient becomes okay. That is the biggest satisfaction. Biggest gain, happiness you get. So that one you're getting a power to heal, and another one is power to touch and change lives. When you become a doctor, the power to touch and somebody make a difference to his life. So these two powers you're getting today. So you're not only getting enabled, but I think you're also getting empowered, and you're getting these two powers, and which will probably change the tremendous scope in your life. And it is up to you. How do you use these powers? As your Vice Chancellor and your Chancellor said, that you have to empathize, you have to communicate. Your behavior is the most important to face the challenge. And these two powers, the power to touch and change life, and power to heal, it is up to you now. How do you use these powers and make difference? So what is so special about graduation day? It's like any other, as your Chancellor was telling, that he attends 20 to 25 graduation ceremonies every year. So in fact, I must get some notes from him, because I, as a Vice Chancellor, I do get opportunity also, but he is much more senior, and he can give me some tips that how to manage these Y convocations. But I feel that convocation is a time to rejoice, to a lot of fun and a lot of celebrations, and it's certainly not a time for long speeches. All of us are having very, very tall speeches, and you're not really interested in that. But anyway, I am coming all the way from Delhi, so I have to justify my travel. So I have to, otherwise I'm not going to get lunch. That he came and he just showed his face and went back. So I'm justifying my travel, so I have to. But anyway, we are very happy. All of us are gathered here to celebrate your graduation, to share your happiness. And but I think graduation is a great day when you reflect back how it all started, what happened, who made difference in your life, because it is not your own efforts. Of course, your own efforts are quite a bit, but there are a lot of others who have helped you reach here, isn't it? Your teachers, your staff, your faculty, somebody who woke you up 5 o'clock in the morning, who gave you coffee, your peon in the hostel, the person who gave you food, everybody. I think it is time to give them a big thank them. Thank them. Your parents, your grandparents who supported you emotionally, who were there all the time. So I think graduation is the time when you reflect back and pay your gratitude to all of them, your teachers, your management, your staff, your non-teaching staff, which we all usually forget. We only give credit to our teaching staff. But there are a lot of other supporting staff in the college who help you, who do so many things for you. So it's a great time for them. And I feel, so all of your teachers, your staff, your friends, your peers, your parents, they deserve a big round of applause. Give them a round of applause. So as you're graduating today, what next? I think that's a very big question, isn't it? Now till today, you are in a very nice, comfortable walls, money is coming from home, you are having a good time. But now, as you are graduating today, what is the next question is, what next? Isn't it? That's a big challenge. Of course, your chancellor has already given you a cue. Please do MDS, please do PhD, but everybody is not interested in doing MDS and PhD. Some of you will surely do, some of you may not like to do, isn't it? So what next? But whatever you do, you want to succeed in your life, isn't it? Success. And measure of success is different for everybody, different. It's not the same, isn't it? Success, everybody wants to succeed in life. And but one thing I want to tell you, and I'm here for that, especially for that don't worry, there'll be 1,000 possibilities of success. There'll be endless opportunities. We only think, oh, I'm only a dentist. So what? You are a dentist. I am wherever I am, because I'm a dentist. That is why I'm wherever I am. I feel that dentist is one of the best professions of the world. Really. And we are a dental profession. We are a very important part of a healthcare professionals. And also, I think that our country is going through a great transformation. We are a young nation. 65% of our population is young. And we are, whereas the entire world is aging, we are young, we are bubbly, we are energizing. Japan is dying, Europe is getting old. We are young nations. So when you are young, you have a lot of creativity. You have a lot of innovation. You have an urge to problem solving, and you are an entrepreneur, when you're young. Only then it can happen. When we become old, then we lose interest, isn't it? But when you're young, you're ready to innovate, ready to do a lot of things. Our country there'll be tremendous opportunities in our life, tremendous opportunities in the next, and these possibilities are going to become many, many fold in the next 2 to 3 decades, which will be the peak of your career. So there are exciting times, especially for a healthcare. Our healthcare is booming, and a dentist is a very important part of the healthcare. So please don't undermine yourself. All of you are going to really take off, and you will all have a success story. But I must tell you, because what I have been through in the last 40, 45, 50 years of my professional life, what I used to see as a teacher earlier, and what I see as a teacher now, I want to tell you a few things. One is, keep your attitude right. I was very happy this morning when I went to again, I want to congratulate you, because your college is the first one who started the Dharma Center today, Aesthetic Center. I want to congratulate you for that. So when I was going, I saw very disciplined, students lined up and saying good morning to me. And I was telling a principal, I have never seen such disciplined students anywhere. Because today, the only thing which is lacking in students is discipline. You won't, they are all the time up to something. So I want to tell you that if you want to really go up in life, keep your attitude right. I always tell my students, your attitude decides your altitude. How high you want to go. It's only your attitude. And keep your attitude always. Now you've done BDS and you've got degree. Tomorrow don't come and threaten your principal, sir, I am BDS now. Oh, you cannot fail me now. Nothing can you do me. I keep your attitude right. I'm just on a lighter side. Another thing is that always think big. Why can't you become the chancellor of the university? Why can't you become the vice chancellor? Why not think big? Unless you think big, it will not happen. If you can think it, it can happen to you. Unless you think big, it will not happen. So please don't undermine yourself. Don't think you are only BDS. Come on. You are BDS. You are BDS. You are not only BDS. You are BDS. You are only few of them are BDS. Rest is the entire country is not BDS. So you are BDS. So think big and think beyond dentistry. Please. I have always believed in this philosophy. And I was in a medical college in Delhi, surrounded by medical people. I have any aspersions to my medical colleagues. There are principal of your medical college sitting here, some other guys sitting here. I am nothing to no malice to them. But I want to tell you, always, they always say, oh, dental. I said, what dental? I showed them what is dental. Dental can do much more, even beyond medical. So please think beyond dentistry, not just dentistry. Dentist is only a platform. It's only a stepping stone. You have to go up. You have to rise up, and you can conquer the world. Because you are a healthcare professional, and as a healthcare professional, you can do everything. What others can do, you can probably do it much more. Because, why? Because you are a doctor, you are an artist, and you are an engineer. Which others are not there. Others are only doctors. They are not artists. They are not engineers. Isn't it? So you can do much more, isn't it? Another thing is that it is there in you. That spark is there in you. I can't see what this light is bothering me. I want to see those graduating students. So can you remove this? I don't want this light, please. Come on. So, yeah. Another thing is that it's all there in you. That, spark is there. It is latent. It is hidden in you. All you got to do is that ignite that spark. When I was a student, there was one of my classmates who used to read about Kundalini. He said that Kundalini is there in your body. You have to only, awaken it, ignite it. So all of you guys, your youngsters, it's there within you. That spark is within you. Spark of doing things different, doing things to a great level, doing things to beyond dentistry is there in you. All you got to do is, you got to ignite it. You got to tap it. It's there latent. You remember that latent heat of fusion, which is there, that it's there with you. So ignite the spark. And another one is be different. Don't copycat. If somebody is doing that, you also want to do that. No, come on. You want to have your own identity. I have seen what happens in our class. In one fellow does something, everybody does the same thing. So you want to be a copycat? No. You be different. I am different. I have my own identity. I have my own view. I have my own perspective. I think differently. So you got to think different and be unconventional. Stand out in the crowd. I'm standing out in the crowd. Everybody's sitting. I'm standing out in the crowd, isn't it? So you got to stand out in a crowd always. What I mean is that make a difference. Let everybody notice you. It will only happen when you stand out. Otherwise, you are also commoner. You are one of the fellows. I don't want you to be one of the fellows. I want you to be the D graduate of MNR. She or he is a graduate of MNR. I want you to that happen. Another thing is, excellence is the buzzword today. Excellence. Yesterday, I had the occasion of talking to your Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Ravi Verma, Mr. Ravi Verma Mantena, and he told me that they are setting up, they got a university, they are setting up, and he showed me the lofty plans of making a dome and all the structures. You know what I told him? I told him, Mr. Verma, you are my younger brother, I am also Verma. I said, yes, Mr. Brother, please build, whatever you build it fantastic, excellent. Your infrastructure should be too good. So the moral of the story is, whatever you do, the excellence should reflect in that. If you are wearing a dress, it may be simple dress, but it has to be worn in a style so that the excellence should, whatever trivial. You are wearing shoes, it has to be whatever, it can be of 100 rupees, but it should be done well. So that is another thing I want to tell you, that whatever you do, it should be done in an excellent style. Excellent. If somebody asks you to make a presentation, it should be outstanding. If they ask you to give a report, it should be outstanding. So that's another thing I want to tell you. Your Chancellor also told you that the world is very competitive. Vice Chancellor, I think somebody told you. You said, why your Krishnaji said. You know, I was thinking that Krishna is there, Mahesh is there, Narayana is there. All MNR has collected all the three Murti here. You know, they all collected the three Murti. I don't know, it's coincidental that Ravi is there, two Ravi is there. One is Ravi, one is Ravindra. So, isn't it? So, it's, you know, I'm feeling very blessed and very happy, especially in the midst of the Honorable Chairman. You know, he's such a blessed man. I am all the time seeking his blessing so that we all can benefit from his good deeds, what he has done. So, another thing is, it's a very competitive world, and it's a very cutthroat competition today. Everybody is out to kill everybody today, isn't it? Because it's a it's a Kali Yuga. Isn't it? Kali Yuga is, you know, Kali Yuga, what happens? Jhoot, fraud, all happens in Kali Yuga only, isn't it? Satyuga never used to happen, isn't it? So what you want to do is that what makes you great is not what you do it, but how you do it. So everybody will do the same thing, but how you do it, that makes a difference. So I want to tell you that it's a competitive world, but you have to, you know, shine. You have to outshine others, and you will only outshine others when you do things, you know how to do it, not what to do it. Everybody will do the same. Another thing is that today one more word which is doing the rounds is innovation. Innovate all the time. Think different. Think always, not you always. Why not this? When I was there was no mic here. I said, do you have a collar mic? They said yes. So I innovated. I said, let me use a collar mic because I don't want to hold and speak. He was looking very, you know, I told your Vice Chancellor, sir. I said, come on, there's no goose mic here. So you have to innovate all the time. And innovate, not that innovation in science and technology. Innovation in everything. Every day, daily affairs, your work, your house, your living, your thinking, everywhere, innovate. And one more thing. You know, you are always surrounded by negative people. Please be careful, look after your neighbors are very negative. N is negative. Neighbor is N. N is negative. Don't look at them. You know, because they will try to pull you down. They will not allow you to do things. Say, come on, yeah, leave it, Vanda. Isn't it? They will say, no, not needed. Please be careful. Shun them. You know, let them just keep them away. Because they are taking away your positive energy. They are sapping your positive energy. So please be careful about people who are surrounded by you. You need people who motivate you, who will energize you, who will pump some good thoughts about you, and not the people who will always finding fault. System is not good, this is not good, bathroom is not good, this is not good. Come on! Whatever is there, how we can do the best of it. That is it. So please be. So these are some of the things I have seen, I have observed in the last couple of decades. I was Maulana Zada, I was a lecturer and slowly rose to its dean. And then of course, God has been kind to get me this position. So I have seen it all in the last 4 to 5 decades. And I've seen the change in the attitude, change in the thought process, and the outlook of students in all these years. So, I want to tell you, one more thing I want to tell you, that there is a lot of negativity today about dentistry. Sir, no job, sir. What is this, sir? Isn't it? Wherever I go, I tell them, this is the best profession ever. Come on, don't think that dentistry is one of the best professions, because you have to break the stereotype. You have to be unconventional. You have to change the way you work. And why? Because we are here to change the world. We have the potential to make a difference. And don't think small, don't undermine yourself. Most of the times we think small, so we become small. Come on. You don't undermine yourself. I feel why? One, dentistry is high tech. Many of the medical branches are not high tech. Some of them are. But dentist is high tech, number one. The number two is dentist is very sophisticated. See, today dental college is started aesthetic center, a derma center. Why? Because dentist is dealing with appearance. Fortunately, if dentistry will not look connected with the appearance, nobody will bother about dentistry. Alright, we have one profession where we can make people look great. Don't you think that you are very lucky? You think colorectal surgeons can become great? Cannot become great, because only the oral surgeon can be great, because you make them look. Passing out with 3 steps. Number one, you are passing out from a very branded institution, in an MNR. See, when you go anywhere, that gives you a lot of confidence that I work from an MNRU, from MNR University. So one. The second thing is that today the scenario is much better as compared to what dentistry used to be 40 years back. Today, there is a lot of affordability, there is a lot of resources, a lot of awareness. Earlier, people only used to go to dentist only for extraction. Today, everybody wants to go for so many things, so many new things. And the third thing is, today there is a lot of technological innovation which is seeped into our profession, and medical included, that is AI. He said, no, 35 people have registered for AI course. Why? Because you want to be techie. AI, robotics, machine learning, big data, all that. Why? Because outcomes will be better, more predictive. You will have less errors. You can predict your outcomes better. So these 3 things is making dentistry so great. One, branded institution. Secondly, the scenario is so much better today. And the third is, it is tech oriented. So now it is up to you how you do that, how you use that potential. You want to make it or you want to mar it, up to you. It's so. And another thing I will tell you, what is the number of dentists in the country today? Maybe 3 lakh, 4 lakhs. Every day in Delhi, there are 35,000 dentists. And a lot of people every day will come to me and ask me, sir, can you recommend a good dentist? So it is like a water everywhere, not a drop to drink. So don't you think that you have so much of a scope now to shine, because there may be big number of professions, but there is a scope to shine and make a difference, because people are looking for a good dentist, and all you want to do is to be a good professional so that you can really shine. And I want to end my speech with 5 sutras, 5 tantras, 5 mantras which I feel is very important today in today's life. Our Prime Minister also gave us Panch Pran, or Panch Tantra. You can call it anything. Tantra, mantra, anything you can say. I think the first thing is the vision. You have to think far ahead, as I said. You have to think beyond. And we call it Doordarshita, isn't it? In Telugu it is called Bhavyashitu Drishti, isn't it? So Doordarshita, you want to think beyond dentistry, far. You want to see that one day you want to be Vice Chancellor of this university. Why not? That is the first mantra. The second thing is courage, himmat. Without courage, nothing happens. If you don't have that urge, that passion, that yes, I got to be here, it will not happen. So, dhairyam, the courage, that has to be there. That is the second mantra. The third thing is the conviction, the nishchay. What do we call that? Nishchayam, dridha nishchayam. That yes, I am going to do it. It will happen. So that is the third mantra. And the fourth one is empathy. I think most important for doctors. And your Vice Chancellor, your Chancellor, your Principal, everybody emphasizes empathy, not sympathy, empathy. You have to be like, he said, no, don't treat them like robots. Treat them like human beings. So empathy is very important for doctors, especially healthcare workers. Sahanubhuti, very important. And finally, integrity. Your Vice Chancellor, your Chancellor also said, be an ethical dentist.